The first step in a three-point turn is the same as parallel parking. That is, as you approach the curb to stop, you must signal right, do a blind spot check, and come to a stop. Now there's a reason behind why we should signal right. We signal right in order to communicate to the cars behind us that we are going to make a stop. This way, they can go around us instead of stopping behind and wondering why we have stopped. So after the stop, you begin the three-point turn. And throughout the process, you want to follow the three-step method, that is SGW. Signal, gear, wheel. To make it simpler, you can remember Sarah goes to Wonderland. So let's start the three-point turn using this method. Signal left and look over your shoulder to check for cars and pedestrians. Make sure the gear is in the drive mode. When the way is clear in both directions, turn the wheel all the way to the left and stop before the curb. Now SGW again. Signal right and look over your shoulders in both directions to check for cars and pedestrians. Shift the gear to reverse mode. When the way is clear in both directions, turn the steering wheel all the way to the right and back up slowly. Now the last SGW. Signal left and look over your shoulder to check for cars and pedestrians. Shift the gear to drive mode. When the way is clear in both directions, turn the steering wheel all the way to the left and drive forward. Let me show you how to do a three-point turn. First things first, signal right and pull up on the side. When you pull up on the side, make sure that you do not block anyone's driveway and you're not too close to a fire hydrant. You must be 3 meters away from a fire hydrant. After you've come to a full stop, signal left and check to make sure that there are no pedestrians or cars around you. If it looks safe, shift the gear to drive, turn the steering wheel all the way to the left, look once again, and drive forward slowly. Stop at a safe distance from the curb in front of you. After the stop, shift the gear to reverse, signal right, turn the steering wheel all the way to the right, look all around, look 360 degrees around you to make sure there are no cars or pedestrians, and then take your foot off the brake slightly and start reversing the car. You want to make sure that the car is moving back slowly, because if it's going too fast, then the examiner can get nervous and may get tempted to press the brake. So you be very careful. At a safe distance from the curb, signal left, shift the gear to drive, turn the steering wheel all the way to the left. This is where most people make a mistake. They forget to shift the gear. You have to shift the gear. The acronym that I use for shifting the gear or doing these maneuvers is signal, gear, steer. So after you signal, you want to shift the gear, and then you want to start steering and moving in the direction you've shifted the gear. So signal, gear, steer. After you've shifted the gear, once again, make sure to check all around you, because this is what the examiner is checking. They want to make sure that you're checking all around you before you move in any direction. So after you've ensured that there's no car or pedestrian around you, go